for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Clemson Tigers taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Clemson's offense takes the field for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. They want to run this quarterback. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, safe to say expectations have not been met. When you start a season in the top 5, you expect to contend for a playoff spot. Now they're sitting there unranked. What about just overhauling the whole program if they can't get this thing fixed?
Well, yes, and it's hard, man. It's hard when you start that high and then something happens and it starts to snowball. Momentum is a powerful thing. These are young kids, Jesse, and they got to find a way to swing that momentum.
They've had some tough losses, obviously some key injuries, but they need to win in the worst way possible. They have got to find a way to right the ship.
As he picks up the first down.
We're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play.
88 this year,
2020, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he tacks on the extra point. Bringing it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So SMU's offense will get the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to... Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the catch at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking for space. It's Owens. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Unloads quickly. Inside the 30. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lacy. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Good right down the boulevard. Now now the lead is down to 11. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This one's complete. Clemson jumps to the line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the 4th down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Got his man quickly. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
It's picked off. That's number 10. Going the other way, and he's got room. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the sack comes from the middle linebacker, who is the quarterback of the defense. Not only does he get everybody lined up, make all the calls, play the run, he can also rush the passer and sack quarterbacks. What a job.
To the air on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson great on the D-line. He'd be proud.
Throws toward the end zone.
You got to be fucking kidding me. They get beat in for the 4 like that.
Found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The RPO, it's complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Clemson is quick to the line.
Really nice run there. This guy's so exciting to watch when he's out in the open field. Kind of reminds me of old Clemson greats like C.J. Spiller and Travis Etienne. When they got into the 2nd level, you just held your breath because you thought there was a chance they could break it off for a touchdown. This guy has that same dynamic playmaking ability.
There he goes. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're going to run it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Off the RPO, complete. Touchdown, Clemson. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Goodness gracious, bro.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Motion from the wideout. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense in the hurry up. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Grab near the marker, it's Jenkins. They get him down at the 36, it will be a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Jenkins. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Running back searching for a hole. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 25. Makes a move. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Looking for a crease. It's Owens. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires complete. He's guided out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Caught by the receiver. He runs out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Good enough for a
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. To the air on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Touchdown, Clemson! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Looking to throw again. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to go up top. He fires to the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to take off inside the 45. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it.
Got enough space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll move the wide receiver. Reads it, fires complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without touchdown Tigers. And the stomping has commenced. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw, it's Holman. Fires left. Intercepted to stop the threat.
Never say die attitude, and I love that. These young players, because
with yet another unranked